Hello in the midst of World War II, behind the barbed wire and armed watchtowers of a Nazi prison camp, a group of brave Allied officers hatched an audacious plan. Faced with impossible odds, they refused to give up hope. This is the story of their courage, ingenuity, and determination. The story of the Great Escape. In the heart of World War II, specifically in 1943, Allied forces were facing one of the most challenging phases of the war. Behind enemy lines in Nazi Germany, there was a camp known as Stalag Luft III, a prisoner of war camp housing thousands of Allied pilots who had been shot down in combat. The camp was located near the city of Zagan in occupied Poland and was considered one of the most secure camps ever constructed. The prisoners lived in harsh conditions, with scarce food and poor treatment. The security was extremely tight, with barbed wire surrounding the camp and watchtowers equipped with machine guns at every corner. Additionally, the ground under the barracks was filled with sand, making it difficult to dig tunnels without being detected. Despite these challenges, the prisoners did not lose hope. The planning for the Great Escape began under the leadership of a group of British and American officers who were determined to escape. Among the key figures leading the operation was Roger Bushell, a British Royal Air Force officer who became the mastermind behind the operation. Bushell and his companions decided to use innovative techniques to achieve what was thought to be impossible. A decision was made to dig 3 tunnels underground, named Tom, Dick, and Harry. The idea was to distract the guards by working on all 3 tunnels simultaneously, ultimately focusing on one tunnel for the mass escape. The tunnels were over 100 meters long, and the Harry tunnel used for the escape extended beyond the barbed wire. The prisoners used primitive tools such as spoons and forks to dig the tunnels, and faced the danger of collapse or detection by the guards at any moment. They built rudimentary ventilation systems inside the tunnels to prevent suffocation and used torn clothing and blankets to reduce the noise from digging. Disposing of the excavated soil was a major challenge, so the prisoners devised a system to transport and hide the soil in various parts of the camp. The planning did not only involve digging the tunnels, but also included forging official documents, providing civilian clothing, and assembling maps and compasses to help the escapees reach safe places. The prisoners knew that success required precise coordination, so they divided the roles among themselves carefully, with some responsible for digging, and others for document forgery and preparing clothing. On the night of March 24, 1944, everything was ready. It was decided that 200 prisoners would escape through the Harry Tunnel, but unfortunately, due to an unexpected delay, only 76 managed to escape before the guards discovered the operation. Once the escape was detected, the German authorities launched a widespread manhunt for the fugitives. The escapees faced significant difficulties after leaving the camp, as they had to walk long distances under harsh conditions, avoiding guards and police patrols. They used forged documents and tried to blend in with local populations to reach neutral countries or return to their homelands. Despite the tremendous efforts, 73 of the escapees were recaptured, and 50 of them were executed by Hitler's orders. However, only 3 succeeded in reaching freedom. These 3 became symbols of bravery and determination in the face of injustice. The Great Escape caused a huge stir in the international community, with severe criticism directed at the Nazi regime for the executions that followed the escape. At the same time, the story inspired many writers and filmmakers who turned this operation into famous films and books, making the Great Escape one of the most inspiring stories in World War II history. Despite the tragic end for most of the escapees, the Great Escape remains a lesson in courage and solidarity. The story serves as a constant reminder that hope and determination can drive people to achieve what seems impossible, even in the darkest of times.